Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, sir, the Honourable Prime Minister, Honourable Leader of Opposition, Honourable Ministers and Assistant Ministers, Honourable Members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, and students here at the gallery. Sambula Vinaka and greetings to you all. Honourable Speaker, sir, I thank Honourable Tunabuna for raising this very important question, one that directly affects the welfare, safety, and long-term security of our coastal communities, as well as the livelihood of thousands of Fijians whose homes, gardens, food sources are increasingly vulnerable to the impact of the changing climate. Honourable Speaker, sir, I rise today to update this August House on the grant agreement between the Government of the Republic of Fiji and the Asian Development Bank for enhancing climate resilience for coastal communities. Honourable Speaker, sir, Fiji, like our Pacific neighbours, stands on the front line of climate crisis. Our coastal communities, the vanua that we have held our people for generations, continue to face the harsh realities of sea level rise, storm surges, coastal erosion, saltwater intrusion, and the increasingly severe and unpredictable weather events. And Honourable Speaker, sir, prior to the approval of the grant agreement by Cabinet, the Asian Development Bank and the Ministry undertook a comprehensive and a rigorous feasibility study over the period 2024 to 2025. The feasibility study included all the necessary preparatory work, and the communities were thoroughly consulted and involved in planning, preparation, and design of the project. This bottom-up approach has ensured that the solution taken forward are grounded in the lived experience of the people they aim to protect, while also integrating traditional knowledge with modern science to guide the way forward. This preparation ultimately led to the project being approved by the Asian Development Bank December 25, 2025. Honourable Speaker, sir, the grant agreement with the Asian Development Bank provides a total grant package of US 16.7 million, which is equivalent to Fiji's 37.33 million. And this package comprises of a grant of 15 million US dollars from the ADB's Asian Development Fund, specifically for the thematic Pool 14 of climate change adaptation and disaster risk resilient, and an additional grant co-financing of US 1.7 million from the Ocean Resilience and Coastal Adaptation Trust Fund. The government of Fiji will contribute approximately US 1.19 million through reimbursed taxes, along with additional US 0.67 million in kind support. This support includes office space, staff salaries, vegetation services, and duty exemptions. Honourable Speaker, sir, I further informed this House that following the Cabinet approval and in accordance with the established procedures, the grant agreement was formally signed by the Ministry of Finance on March 23, 2026. Honourable Speaker, sir, this project is designed to benefit 15 vulnerable coastal communities across Fiji, directly reaching approximately 3,000 men and women and children. At least 50% of the beneficiaries will be women, with priority given to low-income households and those headed by women. The project will deliver three principal outputs, namely provision of resilient and integrated nature-based coastal protection, including the restoration of mangrove, integrated coastal protection work, improved drainage, and hybrid gray-green engineering solutions. Output 2, support to climate resilient livelihood so that our coastal people are not only shielded from the physical impact of climate change, but are also economically empowered to adapt, to deliver, and to thrive in a changing environment. And finally, improvement of institutional capacities and integrated coastal protection. Honourable Speaker, sir, for the benefit of this Honourable House, the project will be rolled out in 2 phases. Phase 1 involves the implementation of work in 5 coastal communities, each of which has been classified as a sub-project under the project. 5 sites under Phase 1 are as follows: Vitongloa village in Tomasi, Ndongloa village in Kortumbura, Namarai village in Kortumbu, Vanuatu village in Waturoa, Kanakana village in Tunabuna. And Phase 1 is scheduled to run from June 2026 through to June 2027. For Phase 2 is scheduled to begin in August 2027 through to August 2032. This will include additional 10 sites. These sites have yet to be confirmed and finalized. This will be announced in due course after the completion of all necessary assessments and consultations. Honourable Speaker, sir, following the signing of the grant agreement in March 2026, I can confirm to the House that my ministry is in the final stages of recruiting project management unit, project consultants who will lead the day-to-day implementation of the project on the ground. The project proper, meaning the start of the full implementation work, is expected to commence by early June 2026, once the project consultants have been fully appointed and are in place. From that point forward, communities across Fiji, especially those in our targeted coastal area, will begin to witness clear on-the-ground progress throughout the 5-year implementation period. Honourable Speaker, sir, let me close by reaffirming this government's unwavering commitment to the protection of our coastal communities, climate action that is both ambitious and practical, and development that is grounded firmly in the voices of our own people. I wish to place on record Fiji's sincere appreciation to the Asian Development Bank and to the Government of Ireland, the Honourable Minister of Finance and his ministry, and to all partner agencies, and most importantly to the men, women, youth and elders of our coastal communities who have worked with us, consulted with us, and shaped this project from the very beginning. Thank you, sir.